Hello? Hello? Can you guys hear me okay? Okay. Hi guys. Hello. Hi, come in. Oh my gosh, how long has it been? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I remember I looked this up. I was like, how do I turn off this stupid auto-translate bullshit? And I looked it up. It's really easy. I just need to like uncheck a box. Okay. There you go. You're gone forever, recounted. Hi guys. I guess I was gone forever because I don't remember how to stream anymore. Also, like, I don't know why, but I feel so like out of breath. I didn't do anything. I've been sitting here and suddenly I feel so out of breath. Shake shake. Hello guys. Hello. How long have I been gone? Let's see. Cause I left. Right, okay, 29. Okay, so like almost a week. Almost a whole week. Right? Yeah, okay. Too long. 82 years! Oh my goodness. On what planet? Anyways, hello, I'm Hoshifuri Iku. Nice to meet you, alien scientist and creative from Cosmia. Cosmia のクリエイティブ宇宙人科学者星降りIkuです。フリフリ Shake shake. Hi guys. Okay, I want to chat and I want to get some work done today, but I've been like gone for so long that I don't even know where to like start talking or where to begin working. I don't know. Your internet in the mountains during the Meno was crazy. I've been meaning to go back and listen to that. Because I wanna know what I sound like on Meno's end. Also, I was so tired. I think I sounded pretty like dead. I was like, hi Meno. Yeah, I'm up in the mountains right now. Ultra robotic, oh yeah? It sounded that's crazy. Yeah, just start from the beginning. So there was a Big Bang. Yeah, so my vacation was actually time traveling. I traveled all the way back to the Big Bang. Crazy. But yeah, I'm really sad that I couldn't really help Meno with her donathon, her latter half of the donathon. So like you were recording. Oh, I was actually talking to her in the bathroom. Not like the toilet, but like the bathtub, with the sinks and stuff. Because my mom was sleeping. She was taking a nap in the room, and that was the only place I could kind of like talk to her without, you know, waking my mom up. So I think there was an echo. I really should have just stepped out in the hallway or something, or like go to the lobby or something too. I bet like the connection would have been better in the lobby too. I didn't really think about that though. Yeah, bathroom stream. Anyways, let's talk about my trip, and then we can talk. We can try to get some work done. I owe some people, like I need to fill out a form for Rita. I need to record a thing for Shiki. I need to do this and that. Like, I need to make my waiting room for Girl A tonight. I do want to stream for her today as well. Literally fulfilling the replica project with the time traveling. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, lots of things to do. Yeah, sudden yawn. Also, I'm really thirsty. Really thirsty. I want some water, but my water cups needs washing. I could drink it straight out of the 2-liter bottle, I guess, but that's kind of not very sanitary. So my water, like I have 2 water like bottles that I like to refill and drink water from, but like they've been sitting here for like the last week. Some of them were like half full when I left them, which I really shouldn't have done. So I think I should really wash them before I use them again. There's like some old water in there. So I think I'll do that. That'll be one of the many things I'll do on my to-do list today. Yeah, actually, I was already back. Day before yesterday evening, I was actually already back then. I thought about streaming yesterday, but I for one wanted to take a break because the trip was pretty tiring. I was really, really tired. Two, my mom really wanted to do diamond painting with me, which I'll talk about later, but I was like, okay, sure, you know, bonding with my mom. And then three, there was a big typhoon that hit Japan yesterday, and I was like a little bit worried that there might be like a blackout or something, because they were saying like, oh, it's gonna be so crazy, like if you leave out anything on the balcony, it will fly away. And we're like, oh, okay. So like we like we like, you know, yeah, like an old TV that we've been meaning to throw out sitting on the balcony. We even like took that in. Turns out like it didn't really hit my area, so it was kind of for nothing, but you know. Yeah, but yeah, it was like a really big. They were like, oh, it's like gonna be a tornado, and I was like, but it was just like really heavy rain in my area, so I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, just in case, I was like, maybe I should just you know be a bit more aware of my surroundings today and not stream, because when I stream I don't notice anything that happens outside of my room. So maybe don't let nature get rid of it. I don't know, you know, that okay, well first of all, that's littering, and two, if it hits someone in the head and it killed them, then that's manslaughter. So, you know, I think is good that we took it in just in case. But it was really just fine. It is true though that it did cause a lot of damage in other areas. I think I got lucky and my area really wasn't hit that hard. But there were some places where like the roofs got torn off. Like there was like a road that like collapsed. Like it was pretty bad actually, the typhoon. But yeah, thankfully it's like not. You know what? Actually, this background is not accurate. I think today it's pretty cloudy. This is this one. Yes, this matches the scenery I'm seeing outside my window right now. I'm so happy that I got this background. It has so many like weather patterns. It's really fun to match. Thank you again, Nanako, the one who actually sent me the money for it. I can't wait until I get my new outfit, because my new outfit suits this background way better. I think this scientist outfit fits my last background better with the spaceship. Yeah. You see how it's just the start of the typhoon season as well? Yeah, June is the like rainy season in Japan, so I'm expecting to use the rain background a lot this month. But I actually really like June. Like I like the rain, but like it's, you know, it is kind of a nuisance when I want to go out and stuff. But yeah, it's like a last time we can enjoy slightly chilly weather before all hell breaks loose. Which is why I like June. June is my favorite summer month, because after that it's just hell. Like July, August, and September, and like early October is like hell in Japan. It's hot, it's humid, it's sticky, it's moist, it's like, you know, I don't feel like going out. I don't want to go out. I don't want to do my makeup. I don't want to do shit. Yeah, so summer is, yeah, the June's raining season is really like the one last time we can enjoy like slightly cool weather. Yeah. Is your new outfit a meteorologist outfit? That would have been a cool concept. It's more like a galaxy dancer type. It's very like ballerina core, even though That was not my intention at all. I sent Nolan like I want these elements in my new outfit. I wasn't really thinking like I had like conductor, like a like a orchestra or symphony conductor. Like that was my theme that I had in mind. And like the reason why I wanted a conductor theme was because I love music a lot, but I can't play any instruments. And the only instrument I can play is my voice. So I was like, okay, well, I'm a conductor of my own voice. Is kind of in my own creative brain, I guess, because I also like to write lyrics. And I'm also a conductor of my own story. So that's kind of why I wanted like a conductor theme. And of course, because I'm an alien, I wanted like a galaxy twist to it. So that's I sent a bunch of like reference pictures to Noah, and I was like, I want this conductor theme with these elements in the outfit. And she gave me this like really cool outfit, sent it to Nyori Mama, and then Nyori Mama kind of turned it like added like a ballerina twist to it. And I was like, you know what? I fuck with this. Let's go with this. I'll go. Yeah, we can go with that. That's fine. Yeah. So yeah, there's a bit of a dancer twist to it. Honestly, I'm not very picky. I kind of just go with whatever like the artists in my life send me. Like Non sends me something, I'm like, awesome. Nyori Mama sends me something, awesome. This kind of slaps. I was like, you know what? If it looks great, I don't care anymore. Like, like it might not be exactly what I had envisioned, but it looks good, so who cares, right? I'm not like super picky. Yeah, Galaxy Ballerina Conductor outfit. It is kind of a lot, but I think like it's pretty unique. I think, and that's all I really care about. You know, I will say, like, it does remind me a little bit of my sister Nuna's outfit in some ways, or yeah, in some elements. But like the hair, especially. But I think it looks nice. Yeah. 3D ballerina stream. I can't even do my splits anymore. I used to be able to. I can't even get close now. I think I can still do a backbend if I try, but I think I'll probably see stars if I do a backbend now. Man, I really want to do more exercise. I just don't have the time or the place. Anyways, big tangent. My new outfit is already done, actually. It's going through like minor edits for rigging, minor rigging edits, but it will be out in 4 months. 4 months. 4 months from now. That's actually no time at all, actually. That's like less than half a year, guys. Is the middle part of the new outfit still the same as you hinted? Middle part. Which part is that again? I forgot. I forgot what I've already hinted. Oh, you mean like the bottoms of the outfit? Is that what you mean? The tummy? Oh, the tummy. It is a very controversial part of the outfit because some people really like it and some people are like, what? Joel, 3-color. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's still the same. The outfit has not changed. It's only going... Whatever I showed you guys, that's probably already like the final thing. Yeah, it's only going through like 2D, live 2D edits right now, so... Yeah. Yes, there is a jewel. I've always wanted this. I tried so hard to make it happen for my current outfit, my scientist outfit. It's kind of hard to... I don't know. I'm not trying to complain about my former managers, but I think they just had too much on their plate at the time. But I remember trying so hard to be like, I really want a matching outfit, matching accessory for Cosmia. I want everyone to have the same accessory, something that represents Cosmia. I tried so hard. I even made like a presentation and everything. I never got to present the presentation because they didn't have time for me to schedule a meeting for me. So in the end, I made a presentation for no reason, and in the end, we didn't get any like accessory. That being said, I like to say that our twin tails, we all have twin tails in our second outfits, so I would say that's our matching accessory. But this time, I was like, I want to, because I'm the first in Cosmia to have a third outfit, I was like, I want to make sure we have this piece of jewelry, this accessory that represents Cosmia, and maybe if Aoi and Meno wants to, they don't have to. If they want to, they can try to incorporate it in their outfit as well. Who knows? But you know, it represents Cosmia as a whole, so even if they don't get this outfit or get this accessory in their next outfits, if they get outfits at all, I guess. Yeah, you know, it still represents Cosmia, which is a very, 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 very important part of my VTubing journey, so... Yeah, love the jewel part. I really hope it's shiny effects later. Yeah, I think it's very cute. Very, like, sleek. Kinda wanna make that our, like, new logo. Again, no hate to, like, the person who designed our previous logo, but, you know, we had gone through so many revisions for that logo, and we didn't want to ask for any more because we didn't want to, like, you know, stress the artisan out. So it was kind of like a, okay, well, I think we could just go with this kind of a thing. We weren't like, oh my god, this logo is amazing, we're gonna use it forever kind of a thing. I think like the artist that was doing our logo was just simply not, you know, it wasn't their style. Like the style that we wanted was just simply not the style that they can do or like is good at. I think we wanted something futuristic and sleek, but you know, the artist was better at doing logos, kind of like Requiem's logo. I think Requiem and Ever After, their logos turn out really amazing because the artist is better at making logos like that. It's more like the natural curves and shapes and all that stuff. Versus like what we wanted something futuristic, very science-y, very sci-fi and sleek and, you know, futuristic, geometrical, all that stuff. I don't think that was their forte. So, yeah, it would be cool if we can get a new logo one of these days. Maybe it can look like my jewelry piece. Welcome back, Niku! Thank you! Thank you. But I was talking about the bottoms earlier of my new outfit. I mean, I think like I've hinted at it enough. If anything, I think I've like said it out loud already. It's not really a secret anymore, but I'm going to be wearing a leotard in my next outfit, which is why I think Yori Mama was like, I'm gonna give you ballerina shoes. Yeah, it's like, okay, so I wanted the leotard because I wanted to be, you know, I wanted to be completely different from my previous outfits, you know? Like, I don't like wearing pants. I love skirts, but I've had a skirt my last two outfits, so I was like, what's something like that's not pants, but is also not a skirt? I was like, oh, I mean a bodysuit, maybe. Yeah, you didn't say that, yeah. So I was like, okay, why don't we just do like a leotard type of situation? So, but I wanted to be sleek too, so I asked for that, and no one was so happy to design that for me. And then I sent it to Yuri Mama. She's like, "Oh, do you wanna like arrange this so it's like a skirt?" Like, because I think Yuri Mama still thinks I'm a loli or something. I think she wanted to like make my outfit more wholesome, less like mature, I think. But I was like, oh, but you know, this time I want it to be like different. So she's like, okay. So the leotard is still there. And then I showed Meno, and then I showed my mom, and they both said they liked the outfit except for the leotard part. which I'm like, I think they're just too. I think they just prefer modest outfits, which I do too. Yeah, it's. I think my outfit is a mix of like mature, modest, but some parts are very like revealing. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's still pretty modest, like considering the types of outfits that some VTubers out there be wearing. I think my outfit's pretty on the modest side still. Leotard haters. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't blame them. I think like, yeah, I can kind of see their point of view, but I wanted it to be different. I wanted it to be different. I wanted it to be like not just like another outfit. You know, because I think if you put a skirt on it, I think it would have looked too simple. So yeah, I really wanted to go with the leotard. I think the most shocking part of my outfit might be the tights, because they're very like bright colors. I like giving you guys a lot of hints. I feel like at this point you guys could probably like start drawing like predictions of my outfit. But I was like, I want new hairstyle, I want, you know, leotard, I want flower motif, I want this Cosmia jewelry piece. Yeah, lots of things. Yeah. I'm gonna be blinded by tights. Yeah. You know, ballerina shoes, all that stuff. I love the key visual that Yonimama drew for this outfit, by the way. It looks like I'm dancing. Yeah, it's really pretty. I like it a lot. I think like, you know, if my scientist outfit is like the more serious part of me, then I think the next outfit is the more like playful side of me. And like, you know, the very musical side, which, you know, is, I feel like over the years, I took myself a bit too seriously, and I think I've talked about this, about like my lyric writing as well. I feel like Cloud 19, I was trying too hard to write lyrics that were pretty, and when I wrote Mad Scientist, I was like, I feel like we should do something more fun. Like, I think I need to start letting go and making all my lyrics sound pretty. I think I need to start incorporating more comedy, more humor, because, you know, that is like, I'm not like a, you know, I can be funny sometimes. You know, I feel like that side of me was lost, so I think the new outfit is kind of trying to represent that, I think. Yeah, so yeah, very much looking forward to showing you guys the new outfit. Actually, Nolan is helping me right now edit some of the Live 2D aspects of it. Release that inner Jester. She is kind of giving Jester, though, not gonna lie. The next, my new outfit. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm not gonna show you guys, obviously, but I'm gonna pull it up because I haven't looked at it in a minute. I really like the key visual that Yonimama drew. It's really pretty. Oh, got it. Yeah, I think my favorite part of the new outfit is the hair and the sleeves. Oh my god, the sleeves are so delicious. Mwah. Oh yeah, and I told Yonimama, like, can you please make my breast mark? Can you please add my breast mark? Because I told you guys that I have a beauty mark on my chest, so I asked her to add that for me. I was like, this looks perfect except for one thing. It's missing my beauty mark, and it goes here. Yeah, yes, it's canon now. Yeah, I think so there is like a skirt. It's like I have a leotard, but there is a skirt too. I think the skirt part is very like, it feels very, I think that in combination with the color of my tights and the skirt part, it's giving like Miss Muna a lot. It was kind of a coincidence. It was not planned. If anything, my new outfit is like white, purple, and black is the main colors of the next outfit. But originally it was actually white, black, white, and blue, like navy blue. But we changed it to purple because for some reason it was giving like Aoi 1.0 with the colors a bit too much. You know, as much as I love Miss Aoi, it was like really giving Aoi 1.0. So we were like, okay, let's change the colors. And I love purple, as you guys know. And then obviously the opposite color of purple is yellow. So there's some yellow in here to contrast. But purple and yellow is kind of, you know, it's giving it's definitely giving Miss Luna. But it's completely coincidental. But you know, I think it's it's cool. Muna was a really big part of my growth as a VTuber, and I respect her and look up to her a lot. So if anything, I really hope people don't think like, oh, she's copying Muna. I really am not. But I do hope, you know, if that's how they see it, if they do see the Luna in there, I really hope that they interpret it more as like inspiration more than anything. I did think about asking Yurimama again to change the colors to something else, but I think it looks nice. It's a nice color combination. So, and you know, it's kind of hard to avoid everything, you know? There's so many VTubers out there. It's definitely really hard to avoid everything. Even in my scientist outfit, I remember thinking, oh, like I feel like there's too many elements that are just too similar to some like science lab coat VTubers. I was a bit worried. But you know, again, you can't avoid everything, so it looks good. It's still you, yep. And like I think the yellow purple is on my bottom half. You guys don't see my bottom half most of the time anyways. You guys only see my top half, so it's fine. But yes, I really do like the key visual that Yurimama drew. And I can't wait for you guys to see my new outfit. Yay! Okay, I went on a really long tangent about my new outfit that you guys won't even see until 4 months from now. But yeah, thank you for supporting Meno's donathon. I saw that she reached 6,000, is that correct? I think 6,000, right? You know, 8,000, she had I think her last donathon before this one, her goal was 5,000. Right? 5,000? Was it 5,000? I don't remember. But you know, she went over, right? And then I know her goal this time was 8,000 because, you know, that's how much her school fees cost. And like we knew going in that was a really big goal, especially for, you know, our small community. So the fact that she reached 6,000 is really, really impressive. Yeah, good job, Ultagons and Meno. Thank you guys so much for supporting her. I have a lot of I had a big hand in like helping Meno prepare for the donathon and all of that, but fortunately because of my trip I wasn't able to help her during it, so I'm really happy that you guys, Ultagons especially, we're there for her and all that stuff. Hope you guys all had fun. I know Meno's probably like, oh gosh, I need to do something about the 2k 2k more money, much more money that I need to like somehow scramble together before I need to pay my school fees. So I bet she's a little bit like panicking right now. But that's like 6k less than she has, you know, that she has to worry about. So thanks Otaglons and the other Cosmians who went to support her. But yeah, I am very proud of her. I know. I think wait, what was her donathon goals again? I wanna see. I helped her think of. Oh my god, no! Stop it, Discord. I helped her come up with some of her donathon goals. Okay, so... Oh! If she made $500 more, we would have gone to that haunted house again. I guess we're not. Which, you know what? Yeah, you know, Meno really wants to go back to the haunted house again because she really wants to solve the mystery, like the puzzles. I couldn't care less about the puzzles. I wouldn't mind going again. It wasn't scary for me. But it was like super terrifying for Meno. So I'm really surprised that her love of solving puzzles exceeds her fear of anything scary. That's crazy. The only thing that was scary about this haunted house for me was the price. It was like, I forgot, it was like 4,000 yen or something? Or no, was it 3,000? Something like that. But it's only for like, it's only like 45 minutes long or something? I don't know. And it's not like you like get food out of it or something. Like, in my mind, if I'm spending money, I better be eating good or I better be getting something physical for it. Like, I don't know, I love paying for experiences, of course, like movies and concerts and all that stuff, but for something that you don't really care about, you know, like a haunted house, which, you know, I don't have any interest in haunted houses because nothing scares me, apparently. And I think people go to haunted houses to be scared, right? Like, I don't know. To spend money on something, an experience that you're not that interested in is, you know, considering that is pretty expensive, I think. Wallet, yeah. You think that means you'd love a game like Phasmo? Yeah. I don't know what about Phasmo scares me. That's like playing Phasmo solo and Darkwood and I'm Scared. Like, those are like games that like actually scared me. I can't quite like figure out what exactly is so scary about those games. I don't know. I think maybe it's like because I feel so alone. Maybe. I think maybe that's it. Perhaps like it just feels so like alone playing those games. Maybe, I'm not sure. Especially like in Phasmo, you're meant to play with other people. Yeah. I don't know. Confrontation with the enemy, I guess. I'm Scared is scary because it's like, it kind of breaks the fourth wall, you know? And I think like Darkwood was just like, it was like a hard game. There was some like animal violence in it, which is obviously something I'm really like easily upset by. Phasmo, I don't know. It's like such a silly game otherwise, you know? Yeah, maybe because Phasmo is like, it takes place in like a real setting, like a real house. Like I would have probably lived in a house like that in California. Like, you know, maybe because it's like so real. Maybe, I don't know. Smurf house was scaring you. Smurf, oh, the Smurf house. Live in mushrooms. Ew, ew. You think they're covered in spores? Yuck. Playing Phasmo alone with friends is entirely different. Yes, like when you play with friends, it's like hee hee ha ha. Like fucking the models look so funny. They look like they look so like cursed in like a good way. It's funny. And like, you know, even when like a ghost comes after you, it's kind of just, I don't know, it's like, you know, it's really not scary at all. It's like, if anything, I think it's probably one of the least scariest games to play. But for some reason, as soon as you're alone, it's like, wow, this is a little bit scary. Yeah. Yeah, California suburb. Yes. Yes. Yeah, when I was in elementary school, we used to live in this big house. It was really lovely. We had like the front yard was really nice because there was like this tree. I forgot what tree it is, but it's one of those trees that kind of have like swing branches, like almost like vines that come down. I forgot what they're called, but they're really beautiful. There's like a nice like iron gate and like this like spiral brick area. It's really beautiful. Yeah, weeping willows. Yes, there you go. Really beautiful front yard, and like our backyard was pretty big too, and our cats would play, and it's this beautiful house that I used to live in. And then when my brothers moved out, we downsized, and that house was like a nightmare because it was like silverfish paradise. So I don't remember having a good night's sleep in that house because, like, if I'm like awake in the middle of the night and I feel like I can feel like crawling on my legs, I am just jumping out and just like staying awake for the rest of the night, you know? Like, it was bad. Like, the house itself is not bad, but yeah, I don't know why, but the silverfish just like would get, yeah, they're so creepy. Yeah, they would just like appear, and like we couldn't figure out where they were coming from. And my dad's like, they're harmless, they don't bite people, they eat bad bugs. I'm like, I don't care. They're so creepy. I'd rather have like a spider infestation. So gross. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, I miss my old house, the big house. I miss it. It was a nice house. Yeah. Really eat through art and clothes too. See, they are harmful. They're harmful to my creativity and my fashion sense. They eat glue and stuff, not harmful, but not beneficial either. See, Dad. Iku has a goldfish. Yes. I forgot someone I tweeted about like in pet sitting instructions that I sent Meno. I tweeted about it. I was like, oh, for Umi, please give him precisely 3 treats, and then his litter goes and blah blah blah. And for Dopal, it was just make sure he's alive. And some people in the comments are like, poor Dopal, but I'm like, he's a goldfish. My brother was coming home in a day. Like, he's fine. He's fine. He doesn't even need, we feed him every day. But really, you don't really need to feed a goldfish every day. You can feed it like twice a week and they'll be fine. You know? Like, we were just not feeding him a day. And if anything, if we asked Meno to feed him, it would have been worse because then he would poop, and then there would be no one to pick up his poop, and then his water would get dirty, and then he would get sick. You know, so like, it's better not to feed him, you know? Unless Meno was like staying at my house the whole day, and then like me might have asked her to like feed him and then like pick up his poop later. But like, you know, she was not. She was only there for like an hour. So, yeah. I have goldfish called Bubbles, and he just eats algae out the. Yeah, Dopo does that too. See, like he had his freaking algae snacks. He's fine. Here's neglecting constant impression. Please, my brother treats that goldfish like it's like the president. If there's anything this fish has experienced, it's not neglect. My brother, every day he comes home, the first thing he does is take care of Doppo. And then the first thing he does when he wakes up is take care of Doppo. Like, that fish is like... It's like, my brother is kind of like and my brother constantly buys like new tools for Doppo too. He's like, oh, I need to buy this new water heater because the last one was just not good enough. I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna buy this. And I'm like, do whatever you want. I just... Yeah, no, my god, my brother is such... He is so, like... When it comes to animals, it's like, yeah, he will drop everything. I think, like, if the house ever burns down, he would probably, save the goldfish and Umi before himself, for sure. But yeah, I just leave my brother to take care of Doppo because... When I try to help, my brother is very non-confrontational. He's really, really nice. And he's kind of a pushover. But like, when it comes to like animals, he's like, he gets really like, anal about things. I'll be like, oh, I'll take care of Doppo. I'll do this, I'll do that. But if I do it, he's like, you're doing it wrong. I'll just do it myself, you know? So I'm like, okay, fine. So I just leave the Doppo's care completely to my brother. You know, and I take care of Umi, because Umi is mine, so he's my responsibility. Yeah, so Doppo is pretty much like... I feel like he's my brother's goldfish, even though it's both of ours. But yeah, the only thing Doppo doesn't have is a girlfriend. Doppo is 13 now. His tank, like, we got him a really nice tank. It's like too big for him, if anything, I think. But we just wanted to give him like a nice place to live. He's pretty big. He's a pretty big goldfish too. We thought about getting more goldfish, but he's so old. He's so old that we were a bit worried that if we get like young goldfish, he might get bullied. And also like goldfish do tend to they can eat each other, so so we're like, yeah, or disease, yeah, because he's, you know, he is old, so he could definitely get sick at one point. So we're like, okay, I think it's better if he just lives out the rest of his life by himself, you know, get lots of room to swim around and all that stuff. I think I talked about this before, but he like has like a big, like, it looks like he has a tumor. Maybe he does actually have a tumor. We don't know. We're 100% sure it's benign. Like, it's because like it hasn't killed him yet. He's a bit of a bumpy goldfish right now because he has like a tumor on his side. But he's had it. He started developing it like a year after we got him. Yeah, I think it's been like 2 years since we got Doppo. Because, you know, previously it was my grandpa who was raising him, and my grandpa passed away, so we inherited the goldfish 2 years ago. Maybe I think in like a year in after we got him here, he started getting the bump, and like, so we were so sure. We did everything, of course. We gave him medicine, we gave him this, we changed his water, like we did everything, but it wasn't going away, so we just thought, oh, this is it. You know, he's lived over 10 years. That's pretty good, considering that we got him from like a summer festival. Like, those fish never live long. So we're like, you know, he's got a good life. Maybe like you just have to see it out. So there's like a month where my brother would wake up every morning. We'd lift like the cloth off the tank and be like, please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. But a year later, he's kicking it. He's fine. So we're like, this fish is probably invincible. It might live another 20 years, perhaps. Yeah. What doesn't kill you just makes you weirder? Yep. Spiritual is blessing you two siblings. I think so. I think so. So he's a strong fish. I mean, like I said, like he's a summer festival kingyosukui fish. Those fish like usually they really don't live very long. We got 3 goldfish at first. Nampo and Dazai, they lived pretty long. They lived like 6, 7. Oh my god, fucking hell, 6 or 7 years ish. But you know, that's already pretty okay. But you know, Doppel, he's been alive for really long. Yeah, okay, whatever. Actually, now that I think about it though, like Lampo and Dazai did not die from natural causes though. Because Dazai jumped out of the fish tank, which is ironic. Like, of course a fish named Dazai would commit suicide. And then Nampo, I think like my grandpa just simply forgot to turn on the air filter, so like I think it suffocated, which is like such a like mystery novel way to die. Very Nampo like. But somehow Doppel was in the tank with Lampo when Lampo died, so somehow Doppel survived that. I'm telling you, this fish is invincible. I'm telling you. So Doppel survived nearly being suffocated. He survived traveling from Gunma to Tokyo. He survived this tumor thing. He's still fine. He's happy. He's healthy besides that big lump on him, which I think is just benign, but you know. Where says when fish jumps out? It's one thing if the fish jumps out and you're like there to like put it back in, but I think like Dazai jumped out of the tank like in the middle of the night when everyone was asleep. Yeah, oh my god, and yeah, Doppel even survived like a whole cat falling into the tank, so... Doppel might actually be a benevolent yokai. You are so right about that. And we love him for that. I think he brings us much happiness. I know my brother and I will be heartbroken when he dies. He is 13 though. Like, you know, goldfish live 10 to 15 years. He's getting up there, so I know it's only a matter of time now. Actually, I really shouldn't be laughing about this. But I went to my trip last week, you know, this time it was a mix of vacation and also like family reunion and like kind of a Buddhist tradition, right? It was my grandpa's death anniversary, and in Buddhist tradition we do this thing called ikkaiki. Was it ikkaiki? Ikkaiki, sankaiki. Something. 13kaiki, some stuff like that. I don't know the exact terms, but basically like in Buddhism it's believed like after someone passes away there are like phases. You know, there's like a period of time where they're not quite going to heaven. I don't want to say heaven because that's not like paradise, I guess is a more gokuraku jodo. Paradise is probably a more like appropriate translation, maybe. You know, they're not quite in paradise yet. Their soul is still kind of wandering. So we pray so they have a safe journey to paradise, blah blah blah. And then there's like a follow-up ritual, like a 1 year later, 2 years later, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, making sure like even once they reach paradise, you know, we pray for a good life in the afterlife, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So there's like a spiritual purgatory. Yeah, so there's like rituals, ceremonies that you do in Buddhist tradition. Japanese Buddhist tradition, I think it's different, like depending on the like Buddhist tradition's very different depending on what country you're practicing in. Chinese Buddhism, Indian Buddhism looks very different from the one in Japan, obviously. But yeah, in Japanese Buddhism, it's kind of like that. So this time it was Sankaiki because it's been 2 years since he passed away. So we went to the Sankaiki ceremony, and there's like many moments where you pray. And I always pray. When I pray, I always say like, you know, thank you for looking after my family. And I like always think about my specific family members. I'll be like my mom, my dad, my siblings, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles. And then I always think about my pets, you know, Umi. And I also think about like pets that have passed as well. You know, I'll be like Jupiter, Pluto. And then when I was thinking of all my pets that passed away, I was like, oh, thank you for taking care of Jupiter and Venus and Pluto and Dopo. And I stopped myself mid-prayer. I was like, Dopo is not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Dopo, who is still alive, and Lampo, and doesn't... I was like, no. Dopo's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. He's just old. It's funny. It's so funny how different my family members take this, because when I told my mom this, she was like, "That's funny." When I told my brother, he's like, "That's not funny." Hi, Umi. Oh, Umi's staying a little strange. Umi is just a baby. He's not even 1 yet. The fish is gonna outlive all of us. I hope so. The Asians. Yeah, that was a silly prayer moment for me. Thank you! Hello! Thank you, Isla, for the raid! Hello! Oh my gosh, I was just talking about my goldfish, whom is not dead yet. Yes. I was talking about my 13-year-old goldfish. Welcome, guys. Hello. I'm Hoshifuri Iku. Nice to meet you, alien scientist and creator from Cosmia. Cosmia のクリエイティブ宇宙人科学者です。フリフリ。Hello. Yet. Yeah. I hope your goldfish continues to prosper. Thank you. I hope so too. What a topic for the raiders, right? Hi guys, I'm Hoshifuri Iku. If you guys haven't met me before, I'm a alien scientist. I'm a bilingual lyricist. I like to make music, write music. I like comfy games, and I like to craft and eat. Do lots of hand cams and it's music content, all that stuff. So if that sounds fun to you, please consider subscribing. But yeah, today I just got back from a trip, so I'm just chatting about my trip. I actually haven't specifically talked about anything that I did on the trip yet, though. I just been kind of talking about random things. I think Dopo stopped swimming for a second after that murders. No. I was talking about my goldfish Dopo. He is 13. For context for the raiders who just came in, my grandfather, my beloved grandfather, he was like the ideal grandfather. Just like, imagine the kindest, cutest grandfather you can imagine. That was my grandpa. I loved him so much. Unfortunately, he did pass away 2 years ago. My family is Buddhist, so every year, or not every year, I think after, I forget, I'm Buddhist, but I'm not like actively practicing, so I don't know all of the like milestones, but basically there's milestones to like a death anniversary. So for my trip this time, I went to our family temple to go to the Sankaiki ceremony. But I was talking about my goldfish Dopo because 2 years ago when my grandfather passed away, my brother and I inherited the goldfish. It's actually technically always my goldfish. I got it at the summer festival, but because it was a bit too hard to bring it back to Tokyo with me, Or not even Tokyo. I was living in California back then. That's why. That's why I left it at my grandfather's, I think. My grandfather had a fish tank, so he let me keep my goldfish there. Yeah. And then when he passed away 2 years ago, my brother and I, we live in Tokyo now, so we took the goldfish. But we were talking about him. He's very old. Yeah. He's 13. I really hope, you know, they say goldfish live 10 to 15 years. I really hope he lives out the full 15 years. Yeah. He's very, like, my grandfather really adored him, the goldfish. And Doppo, he's so cute. When you come up to the tank, he'll immediately come and be like, "Bop, bop, 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 bop." You know, and like, he'll kiss your fingers if you put it up to the water surface. He's really sweet. Gonna live to 30? I hope so. God, how old would I be when he's 30? I don't want to think about that, actually. Never mind. But he's gone through a lot. We were just talking about how he survived my grandfather accidentally turning off the air. So his friend, my other goldfish, Lampo, he suffocated without the air, but somehow Doppo survived that. He survived a trip from Gunma to Tokyo. He survived my freaking cat falling into the tank. Like, he survived it all. It's crazy. How big is the fish? He's like, he's pretty big. Like, I can kind of, hold on. Where's my tape measure? I can kind of like, I'm like holding up my finger like he's like yay big, but I don't know how much yay big is. Where's my tape measure? Tape measure. He's like 3 inches? Like 3 inches long, or maybe a little bit bigger. I think he's like 3.5 inches. He's pretty big. He's a big fish. Like from his little cute fish lips to the tip of his tail, I think he's like 3.5 inches. Yeah, he's pretty big. He started off like 1 inch long before. When I first got him, he was tiny, but now he's quite a big goldfish now. Yeah, and then you get Umi, who used to be like this scrawny little crumpled up tissue looking ass kitten, to now he's like, I think he might be a Maine Coon, maybe. He's like 10 months and he's already like 5 kilos. He's massive. Nothing is massive. That do be a pretty big goldfish. Yeah. He's like common goldfish too, so he's like the most normal goldfish you can find. My brother and I were saying though, like, if the day comes when Doppo passes away and we decide we want to get another goldfish, we're thinking like we want to get a comet goldfish because they have these like really pretty long tails. I think maybe because we grew up with Doppo, he's a common goldfish, so he's got that like standard fish shape, I guess. You know, a lot of goldfish, there's like lots of variation of goldfish, and like there's like the Ranchu goldfish, there's like the, I forgot what the other name is called, like the goldfish that are like really round, you know. But I think my brother and I like the sleek type of goldfish more. You know, the ones that look more like normal fish. So we were thinking like, oh, comet goldfish would be cool. They're a little bit more yellow than orange. And they have like long feathery tails. They're very pretty. Yeah. I feel like common goldfish can live longer than the average. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, I think the goldfish who are like round and like got that weird looking face, I don't, they're cute. They're really cute. I think they don't live as long because, you know, they're kind of bred to look kind of funky, you know. Yeah, lower lifespans, exactly. I'd rather get a cat who's like, you know, mixed breed than a purebred. Same thing for goldfish too. I'd rather get like a normal more normal like breed that isn't like super, you know, what do you call those, like really unique features, I guess. Bred for unique features. Designer goldfish, yeah. I think like the designer goldfish, they can live for a really long time too if you take really good care of it, but you know, fish are pretty fragile. They're a little sensitive too, so yeah. But I would never get pet fish if it weren't from my brother though, because they require so much care. And like I said, they're very sensitive. Yeah. Yeah, fragile friends. I don't know. I love having fish, but I think it's because I don't have to do anything. My brother does all the actual care for it. I just like looking at them. I don't think I would ever get fish if I lived alone. Cats though. I'm a pro cat take carer, so I have so much cat experience. I really want a snake. I really want a snake. Although, like the 3 months that I took care of Dita, my friend's girlfriend's snake. I guess she's my friend now too. My friend's snake for 3 months. It made me. I've always loved snakes, and I always thought I wanted one. But after taking care of Dita for 3 months, I was like, I really want a snake. They're so cute. They're so cute, and like the care for them was actually really easy. Like, you know, as long as you're not squeamish about like rats and mice and stuff. Yeah, it was super easy to take care of because she only eats once a week, and she only poops once a week. Sometimes she wouldn't poop for like two weeks, and like it was super easy to take care of it and clean everything. You know, it was really fun looking at them like shed their skin. It was really fascinating. Dita in particular was like really easy to handle too. She was like very used to being handled too, so she never bit or anything. She was very friendly. Yeah, she was an albino snake. She was all white with like actually I can't remember what color her eyes. I don't think she was albino actually. I think she was just a white snake. I'm gonna go look at her picture. Was her eyes red? I actually don't remember. I don't think it was. I have a picture of Umi hanging out with Dita. It's so cute. But I freaking adored her. She was so cute. My brother loved her too. Oh no, she is albino. She does have like red eyes. I forget, they're more like leaning on brownish red. Dita the diva. Like, she was not a diva at all though. She was like Dita the divine. Truly a divine pet caring experience. And then you get Bonbon, who was kind of hell to take care of. Bonbon was my friend's cat. He was a gooner. But yeah, I want a snake. I want a snake. They're so cute. I think like taking care of Mano's owl too made me realize how much easier snakes are, even though they eat the same thing. Gosh, like I don't know how Meno takes care of Kokoro every day. Taking care of Kokoro 2 days, I was like, I'm done. I wanna go. I'm okay. Not seeing Kokoro for a while. I love her. She's so cute. She's so cute. I love animals. They're so cute, but oh my god. They're so stressful to take care of. Like, I think, like, Meno says Kokoro can swallow mice whole now, which is great. Because when I was, like, cutting up the mice in small bite-sized pieces for Kokoro, I think, like, every time I did it, I think a small part of me died. Because the mice were so cute. And, like, not only that, but, like, I'll try to feed Kokoro. She'll have, like, a freak out. I'll bring the mouse to her, and she'll have a freak out because she's so excited to eat. She'll start flapping her wings, and she'll peck at it so fast. I got, like, rat blood splattered on me, and I just remember thinking, oh, I wanna take a shower right now. And then you didn't have to take care of Kokoro Dita. Yeah, oh my gosh. What an experience, yeah. And then like when I first came to see her, I immediately wanted to change her poop pee pad. I guess they don't pee. You know, the little like pad that was under her to catch all the poop and stuff. Wanted to change the sheets for that. And she freaked out because obviously she's never seen me before. But she has, she just doesn't remember. So she freaked out and clawed at me. I remember thinking, I've only been here 10 minutes, I've already been injured. Understandable. If I was chained to a pole and some random person came up to me, I'd probably try to bite them too. But I was like, damn, I'm here to feed you for the next 2 days. Please don't do this to me. Infantry men are completely unbothered by the blood spatters. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can. I'm not a super I'm not a germaphobe at all. If anything, I'm definitely not that squeamish. I don't know, but when it comes to blood, yeah, it's I wouldn't faint from seeing blood or anything. If anything, going to the blood donation was super fun. Got to hold my own bag of blood. It was very warm. That was fun, but I think getting it splattered on you is another whole different experience. That's what I'm gonna post about Kokoro updates. Yeah, it's so funny. She posts these pictures of Kokoro. Her face is covered in blood, and she has a mouse in her claws. And Meno's just she's so cute. It's true, she is really cute, but it's why did you post this picture of all things, man? There's Kunanihan posted pictures of her when she's not covered in blood. Oh, Meno. Meno's so funny. Miracle Twinkie! Miracle Twinkle Raid! Thank you! Thank you, Plum Rose, for the raid. Sorry. Miracle Twinkie raid. Thank you for the raid. I should probably start talking about my trip, huh? I've spent the last hour talking about everything but my trip. Repeat that again? Beef ribs. I want beef ribs. What do you mean? Hungry. I am hungry. I haven't. No, that's a lie. I almost told a bold-faced lie. I was I haven't had anything to eat today. I did have something to eat today. I forgot. I had a banana pastry. I made a ton and froze some before my trips. I had that. Had a banana pastry. I had takoyaki. I had takoyaki for breakfast. It was supposed to be my dinner yesterday, but I was too full to eat. Yeah. Talking about beef ribs after talking about owl blood splatter. Banana pastry like banana bread? No. It's sliced bananas and chocolate in puff pastry. It's a banana Danish, more like. Yeah. But yes, hello Raiders, thank you for coming in. I'm Hoshifuri Iku, nice to meet you. I'm a bilingual lyricist. I like comfy games, and I like to eat and craft. Yep. Okay, I just got back from a trip. I was, this is a what did I do on my trip stream, but I haven't actually talked about that. So let's talk about that, shall we? Can we see the pastry? It doesn't look pretty. It's just it's just banana and chocolate wrapped, and it looks like puff pastry. Yeah, nothing fancy. I think I made something similar in the past on stream. Maybe. Are you still in touch with the people who took care of Umi before you? Yes and no. Like, I could contact them if I wanted to, but I haven't. It's not like we... You know, they're pretty much strangers to me, so... I don't, like, talk to them. I was thinking I would message them on his birthday, though. To let them know, like, he's turned 1, and he's healthy, and this is what he looks like now. He's big and fat. Sorry. You know? Yeah. The people, Umi's foster parents are very... Foster mom, I should say, was very nice. She was this, like, Chinese lady who lives, like, in a very rural part of Saitama. Like, I was so shook when I went to go pick him up because it was just like no one. It was a completely unmanned station. The station is so small. One of the smallest stations I've ever seen, and I've definitely traveled through the countryside many times before, but that was like really small, really small. And like I keep walking. It was like a 10-minute walk to the house. Rice fields after rice fields after rice fields. Yeah, and then I got there, and I remember thinking, like, if this was some kind of elaborate trap to kidnap me, then no one would hear me if I screamed, because there is no one. It is only rice fields here. I really hope I'm walking away with a cat today. Thankfully I was. Thankfully I didn't walk away with a cat, and they're very nice people. But she already had like 6 cats. She had like 6 cats, and I remember she was like, you have to come pick them up tomorrow, or else I'm gonna keep them to myself because he's so cute. But I cannot because there is 6 cats in my house. All the cats are super cute, and they're like, you can tell that they're really well taken care of because like their coats are so shiny, and they all look so healthy. And like there's like a big cat tower, and yeah, it was really nice. I think she like fosters kittens as like a hobby because I think they get lots of kittens in that area. Because again, it's like rice fields everywhere. One of those Japanese train stations in the middle of nowhere where there are no people, right? Yeah, pretty much. I've definitely seen lots of unmanned stations before. Like you just need to tap in and tap out, and there's like no one there. It's definitely like a thing in the countryside. But it's always kind of like jarring to see, because it's always like really shocking to see, I should say, because you know, when we're living in Tokyo, you're so used to people, so many people at the station, right? Yeah, I would love to live in a countryside like that though, like a countryside where like I can easily access like more urban area if I really needed to. Yeah. It's an unmanned station, Okayama. Okayama, the birthplace of Fujikaze. I used to live next to Okayama and Hiroshima. I miss Hiroshima sometimes. It was a really nice place to live. Tokyo is just so convenient. Anyways, let's talk about my trip. I don't know. I wanted to chill, chat, and then get some work done, but I feel like I'm not gonna get any work done today. I think we're just gonna chat. If you could live in the countryside, she could use her Miss Hana accent. Alright, yeah, also, I'm about to talk about my trip to Gunma. I'm so bad at doing it. What did I do? I don't even remember. It feels like forever ago. The first day of my trip. Oh, okay. I remember. So, this time, the trip was me, my mom, and my 2 brothers, and my nephew. So, obviously, my brother and I lived together, and then my mom was visiting. She came over from Hiroshima to stay with us here. And then, so we all traveled to the station. And then my other older brother, and my nephew met us at the station. And then we were like, let's go have lunch before we get on the train to go to Gunma. And so we had we had Vietnamese food for lunch. It was like I was so shook because in my experience, like Vietnamese food is not that good here. But this Vietnamese place was so yummy. I was like, oh, wow, this is actually so nice. And then I realized like it is like run by actually Vietnamese people. So I was like, no wonder. It's like, you know, actually made by Vietnamese people, and like all the waitresses are Vietnamese too. The waitresses are so pretty. They're all wearing áo dyes and they're so pretty. I was like, this is a great restaurant. Like delicious for my eyes and for my stomach. For a banh mi or something else, I had pho. I avoid banh mi usually because cilantro. Although there's cilantro in pho too, but usually like they put it on the side. I love soup. I love soup, so I had pho. But yeah, it was really good. We also had like fried tofu. It's really spicy. It's really yummy. It came with... It said like Vietnamese zenzai. Zenzai is like red bean paste with like mochi. But they said Vietnamese zenzai, so I was like, is it like jie? Maybe? Like... And it kind of was. It was like those small tapioca pearls with like sweet potato. With like coconut milk. It's like kind of like jie. I don't know. But it was good. It came with like a little dessert. It came in like a set. So that was really nice. Or sad. They had like coconut smoothies and stuff, but they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we only do this after 2 p.m. And I was like, damn, it was like 1:30 or something. No, it was a little bit earlier than that, I think. It's like 12 something that we were there. Yeah. Nothing beats a classic pho for sure. But it was delicious. It was really, really yummy. So great start to the trip. We get on the train, and then my aunt and my uncle pick us up, and then we were actually staying in the temple. The temple, our family temple, they actually have like a place where you can actually stay the night. So we got to the temple, and then while my nephew and my brother, the one that I live with, Hoshifuri, they hung back to just like play board games and stuff. Me, my aunt, my mom, and my oldest brother, Boomer Bro, we all went to the grocery shop to shop for dinner, and we just bought like a whole bunch of like food. Like Japan is really good with osozai, which is just like pre-prepared food basically. They like make it fresh daily at the grocery store. And so we bought all of these things. We bought like pizza, we bought like karaage, we bought like tamagoyaki. What else did we like salads? What else did we buy? There's a lot. We bought like 3 baskets full of like osozai. I'm trying to think what else. There were like some Chinese food, all that stuff. And yeah, basically the first night was just like we all ate food and we all played board games together. The adults drank alcohol. And that was it, I think. That's pretty much it. It was just a chill, let's bond with family kind of a night. Yeah, and then next morning was actually the ceremony. So because the temple is literally connected to where we were staying, we would just like walk into like the ceremony room and do the ceremony. And then we checked out, and then that's when... And then I think we went to this local onsen that we really like to go to. And they also do rooms that you can rent out. You can't like stay, you can't spend a night there, but you can rent a room, like a bigger room, for like 4-ish hours, I think. And like they even have like a... By temple you mean Buddhist temple, yes, like a Buddhist temple. They even have like a small bath just for the room that you rent. So it's really nice. It's like you can just chill, you get your own space. So And they also serve food there, and their food is really good. So we had like a 4 hours of just, we all like took turns taking the bath and like eating and then playing board games again. We're definitely a board game kind of family. But it's really fun. And then after that, my brother went home because he needed to take care of Umi and Doppo. But my mom and I, we were gonna stay a little bit longer. So that night we stayed in a hotel that is kind of like, it's a hotel, but it's also like made from storage containers. It's really interesting. They basically like remodeled these storage containers to be like hotels. It's pretty cool. It's a really small space, but you know, it's like perfect for, it's really cheap too, so it's really perfect for like one night, just somewhere to go to sleep. So that was really cool. I remember I think I had dinner with my cousin and my aunt and my mom that night, so it was like a girls only dinner, which is nice. Yeah, storage containers. It's cool. It's really cool. And then so we had a girls' night, and then the next day, my aunt and my mom and I, the three of us, we drove to Nikko. You know, my family's from Gunma, so driving to Nikko it's really not that long. So we drove to Nikko, which is in Tochigi. So Gunma is a different prefecture from, you know, the Nikko area. Tochigi is a different prefecture, but it's a neighboring prefecture. We went to Nikko, and we hung out a little bit in Nikko. Yeah, Nikko. And what did we do first half of the day? I think we had like traditional sweets. Like my mom really wanted to eat kakigori, like shaved ice. I'm not a huge fan of shaved ice. I forgot what I got. I got something else. It's yummy. It's nice. And then, oh yeah, we went to Toshogu. Yes, we went to Toshogu, which is like a that's a shrine. It's a shrine, right? Hold on, Toshogu. Shrine. Yes, that's a shrine. It's a pretty big shrine. In the Nikko area. Let me take a here. I didn't take this photo. I grabbed it off of I grabbed it off of Google Images. So we went to Toshogu. It's a pretty big shrine, and it's very like hade. I don't know how to what's hade in English. Extravagant, I guess. A lot of shrines in Japan, they're very like what's the word I'm looking for? Very subtle, very modest, I guess. They don't use like a lot of like too many embellishments. Yeah, but this one is very like, it's very embellished, very, yeah, like usually trends are very humble, but this one is very like extravagant, very pretty. There's a lot of history behind that. You guys can just look that up because I'm too lazy to explain it. But flashy, yeah, this one's kind of flashy. So we went. There's so many people. It's a pretty popular tourist area, I think. So there's a lot of people. It's pretty hot that day too, so we didn't stay there like too long. Yeah, it's still tasteful. It's like very embellished, very like flashy, but it's still very tasteful. It is a shrine after all. But I think my favorite part of this shrine is there's a little decoration. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this shrine is famous for the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, the monkeys. That's this shrine is really famous for that. But there's another thing they're famous for, is there's a decoration, an archway, like a doorway decoration. It's called Nemuri Neko. And it's literally just a sleeping cat. It's like a black and white sleeping cat. And it's perched on top of this doorway. It's really cute decoration. But it's really, really cute. Really, really cute. That's my favorite part of this shrine. Yeah, the sleeping cat ornament. Umi. It was more like Mimi. It's like Aoi's cat. I was so sad. They were selling. They said they have like Nemuri Neko like charms and like talismans and stuff, but I didn't see them. I really wanted to buy them if I could find them, but I did not find them. I want to buy it. I wanted to buy one for Aoi because it's very Mimi-like. Fortunately, I couldn't get it, but it was really cute. Really cute. Yeah, and then after that, my aunt went home. She wasn't staying the night, so she just went home. And then my mom and I rode the bus up the mountain to this lake. なんだっけなんだっけ中禅寺湖 Oh my god, why am I getting anime characters? Chuzenji Lake? Okay, there you go. Chuzenji Lake. There you go. Let me pull up a picture for y'all. Oops. Chuzenji-ko. Ko means like lake, so it's Chuzenji Lake. This lake has the highest. Fuck, what's the word? Highest height. Highest elevation. This lake has the highest elevation in Japan. So like basically this is the highest lake you can find in Japan. Yes, highest elevation. It's really beautiful. Did you go to the ropeway? I did not go to the ropeway. I would have loved to, but yeah. Hi, yes. We went to Chuzenji Lake. Our hotel for the night was close to Chuzenji Lake. So we checked into the hotel. That day we were already pretty tired, so we just checked into the hotel, and the hotel had a really nice onsen. Because of course my mom and I are very big on onsen, so we went there, we got there, and it was like really nice. My mom booked us a really nice room too, so they had like a personal bath too, like a outdoor bath that's connected directly to our room. And we were like so excited because there was an area in the hotel where you can make your own like onsen powder, because the bath connected to our room, it wasn't like onsen water, it was just regular water. So the hotel had like a nice like mix your own onsen powder kind of area. It was really fun. They had all these scents, and like they had like Epsom salt and like baking soda and all this stuff, and like you can just combine all your favorite scents and like put it in your bath. Really fun. My mom and I went ham. It was really fun. Super, super fun. It's like making potions. It's really, really fun. But we went to like the big bath. That's like for open to everyone. That was really nice. Super, super nice. And then we had dinner, which was also really delicious. And then we're like, okay, let's go take a bath in our, personal bath, the one that's in our room. But like, keep in mind, this bath is outside. It's like directly connected to like this. It's like the forest, basically. Like there's no fence or anything. It's like you step outside and it's forest, right? Tell me why. And they had lights outside set up. They would like light up the trees, so it's like complete darkness, because I think that would look pretty spooky if they didn't light up anything. But because of these lights, there were so many bugs. I'm telling you, there was like swarms of bugs. And like the swarm was just like, they just kept falling into the bath. So my mom and I were joking, we were calling it the mushiburo. It was like insect bath because like the bugs just kept flying into the bath. It was crazy. My mom and I were just like freaking out. We're like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? It's like such a waste that we booked this nice room and we can't use this bath outside, right? So we're like, we're trying to make it work. We're trying to make it work. We kept like splashing water on the bugs. Like, if they fall in, we just like try to scoop them out and like throw them out. But we were only in there for like maybe like 2 minutes because you're like, okay, I can't take this anymore. There is a bug on me. I cannot take it anymore. Thankfully there was a bath inside the room too, like a completely like normal bathtub. So we just ended up using all the onsen powders inside in like a regular bathtub. Totally leave a room. The thing is, like, this hotel is amazing. It was like the staff are all so considerate and so kind and so like helpful, and the food was so delicious, and like the bath, like the main bath, was really really nice, and like yeah, and like everything. I don't know. It was a really great hotel experience, other than the freaking bugs. That was crazy. I understand they wanted a bath too. They were dying! Surely they like to live more than taking a bath. I don't know. It was crazy. At least there were no bears. That's true. That's another thing where my mom and I are talking about that too. It was like, oh my gosh, like what if the bear just rolls up while we're taking a bath outside? It really did look like there could be bears out there in the forest. But other than the bug bath experience, it was really nice. Really nice hotel. Yeah, and then the next morning we had like a nice breakfast. Breakfast was delicious. And we checked out of the hotel. And then first thing we did was we went out to Lake Chuzenji Lake, and they had swan boats. And so we were like, oh, why don't we take a swan boat and kind of like, you know, go out in the lake. But keep in mind, this lake is huge. It's huge. It's massive. So my mom and I are a bit too scared to go out too far, because we were like, what if we like get rolled into the middle of the lake and we like can't row back? Because you know, a swan boat, it's manual. You pedal with your legs. So we didn't go out too far. And like the staff that like they helped us get on, but when they were like pushing us off, they were explaining as we were rolling out into the lake. They're like, oh, by the way, when you come back, just like put the rope loop onto the like stick here and anchor it. Good luck, have fun. And we're like, oh, by ourselves? Oh, okay. And so when we came back, we had a nice stroll for like 20 minutes. It was nice. It was a little bit chilly, but it was fun. And we're like, okay, let's head back. My mom is sitting on the side where she has to put the loop through the stick to anchor it or whatever. she couldn't reach it, so she gets half out of the boat. So she has 1 foot on the like wooden plank and then 1 foot in the boat. But then the boat starts like drifting away, so she's like stuck in this weird like mid-split kind of position. And she actually like ends up bruising her leg really badly because she tried really hard to not fall into the lake. Yeah, my poor mom. I was laughing, but I wasn't laughing after I saw the bruise. That looked painful, but it was really funny at the time. And then when I tried to get off, I did the same exact thing. I almost got into like a splits position too, because the boat started drifting away. We were both panicking. We were like, oh my god, we're gonna fall in. But thankfully, we survived. And then after to go into the swan boats, we took a bus to. There's three main waterfalls in Nikko. I actually seen one of them 3 years ago. I came to Nikko with Rita 3 years ago. This is the same place where we almost froze to death. This is where we did the hike. That was fun. But when we did the hike, we saw one of the waterfalls. And apparently that waterfall is probably the hardest one to get to because, you know, you kind of have to hike to it. But the other two, Kegon, yeah, the Kegon waterfalls, I think the one that Rita and I saw is the Yudaki waterfalls. And then there's the Kegon waterfall, and then there's the one that I went to, which was the what is it called? I'm gonna look it up. Nikko waterfalls. It's a Ryu something. Dragon. Ryuzu no Toki. I went to the Ryuzu waterfall. Yeah. Yes, the 3 waterfalls is Kegon waterfall, Ryuzu waterfall, and the Yudaki. Yudaki falls is saying like you falls. The U falls. But yeah, Yudaki is the one Rita and I saw. It's kind of in the forest. You kind of have to hike to get there. So I'm glad I got to see that. But apparently Kegon waterfalls, because it didn't really snow very much last winter, apparently the waterfalls look kind of like they're really thin this year, apparently. Like apparently people were telling us, like all the locals were telling us, oh, don't go to Kegon waterfalls like right now. It's like it's looking kind of pathetic right now. We're like, oh, okay. Because originally we were gonna go see the Kegon waterfalls, but all the locals were saying like, no, don't go. So we're like, okay, we'll go to the Ryuzu waterfalls instead, because apparently that one looked fine. Yeah, apparently the streams were like so small that it was like there was like not a lot of like oomph to it anymore. Apparently it changes by the seasons. But apparently right now they be looking a little frail, so we went to Ryuzu waterfall instead. And I'm so glad we did, because Ryuzu waterfall, like Yudaki waterfalls, like we had to hike there. And apparently the Kegon waterfall, like you can go there by bus, but you still kind of had to like climb a lot of stairs and stuff. But the Ryuzu waterfall was so nice because you get dropped off at the bus station, you walk like 2 minutes, and then you find this like shop, right? It's like a cafe and like souvenir shop. And we're like, oh, I wonder where the waterfall is. You go into the shop, it's in the back of the shop. It's just like right there. There's like a little like balcony where you can look at the waterfalls. Super beautiful, by the way. I'll pull up a picture. But like you can like actually just sit in the cafe and look at the waterfall from inside. It's really, really nice. Ryuzu waterfall. Yeah, and it's like it's a really beautiful waterfall, but like it's not like I don't know how to explain it in a way that sounds nice. But you just like look at it and you're good. Like, you know, it's like, oh my god, this image is so small. Sorry for the low res, but it's like you look at it and like, oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I'm done. Hello, Flavio. It's like, you know, it's beautiful, but it's not like you want to stare at it for like more than 10 minutes, you know? It's kind of just like you look at it, you appreciate it, and you're good. But the nice thing about the way it's situated is that because of that cafe, you can actually like just enjoy food. They have like food, they have drinks, they have sweets, they have snacks. So this is what it looks like in the fall. I would love to go back in the fall because I think the fall leaves makes it even better. But really, it's just kind of like a wow, what a nice waterfall. Cafe is there to make you appreciate it for more than 10 minutes. Exactly. The food there was really good. I had fried yuba, which is Nikko specialty. It's tofu skin. They're kind of known for tofu skin in Nikko. I remember I remember Rita and I, like 3 years ago when I came to Nikko with Rita, we had tofu skin at the hotel we were staying at. It was like a buffet. We had yuba for the first time, and we both didn't like it. We were like, this is kind of nasty. I realized that buffet just sucked. Because I had like so much yuba this time, and they're all really delicious. All the yuba I had this time was really, really yummy. So I don't know. Yeah, I think the one time we had yuba together was just not cooked right or something. I don't know. It just didn't taste good. But yeah, it's really yummy. I had fried yuba and also like a hot chocolate because it was actually really cold that day. I can't believe I underestimated Nikko's weather twice. I remember I almost froze to death when I went to Nikko with Rita. Like that time we went in March, I think. And then this time, because it was like May, it was really hot. I was like, surely I'll be fine without a jacket this time. I was not fine. I was so cold. It was cold up in the mountains. I really should have learned my lesson, but next time I go to Nikko, I'll definitely bring a jacket. But yeah, the high latitude, the high altitude. You know, but I will say, like, I think it was I think I would have been fine. Like it was like not that cold. I think it was just the weather. I think it was because it was kind of rainy that day. It was really cloudy, and because the typhoon was coming, it was pretty windy. So that's why it was cold. I think like if it was like a sunny day, I would have been fine without a jacket, just completely. Even with the high altitude and everything. But either way, I really should have been more prepared for the cold, considering I almost froze to death last time I was there. Yeah. Replicate this recipe unsuccessfully. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit like bewildered though, like the yuba that Rita and I had at the hotel. I'm wondering why it tasted so bad, because the thing is, like, yuba is like, I doubt that they made it like in the hotel. Like, it's tofu skin. I doubt they're making tofu from scratch at the hotel. They must have bought it from somewhere. But like, all the yuba I had in Nikko was good. So I'm just like, what happened? Like, what happened? Surely, like, it's not that hard to mess up, right? So I think my theory is that it was just old. Probably they probably like served us old food. Is my theory. Because that hotel, like, their food was kind of like and like Japan, like, almost. I feel like it's hard to find bad food in Japan, you know. So that hotel was really something. It's fun though. It's still fun. I had lots of fun because I was hanging out with Rita. So it doesn't really matter, but. Yeah, I hope next time Rita comes, we can go to Nikko again. We can have like proper yuba next time. But yeah, so we had yuba, fried yuba. We had lots of snacks and stuff. And then after that, I think we just went to Nikko Station to buy some souvenirs. I bought some castella from Meno. That's what I was talking about. Which at Meno's Totsumachi, I was asking her, do you want something savory? Do you want something sweet? And the sweet option was castella, because they're known for castella cakes. And Nikko as well. But then the other option was yuba sashimi, which is it's just yuba. It's just tofu skin. But it's in raw form, so you eat it like sashimi. You eat it with like soy sauce. Yeah, so that was my other option. But like, I don't think I sold it very well to Meno, because she was like, I'll take the cake. I was trying to explain it to her. It's like, it's tofu skin, you eat it raw, and it's like sashimi, but not really. And then the other one is cake. She's like, I'll take the cake. I think she would have liked... She said she likes tofu, so I think she would have liked the yuba sashimi as well. But maybe we just need to go to Nikko together. I would love to... Nikko is really easy to get to, actually. It's really not that far from Tokyo, so I would love to go with Meno sometime. That'd be fun. Yeah, cake is sweet, true. I wonder if we can do like a day trip to Nikko. It's probably possible. Ooh. You know, for my donathon in October, I was thinking so this year I'm doing it a little bit differently. Instead of like, if we raise $1,000, I'll do this. If we raise $2,000, I'll do this. I said before I was gonna do it so, like, after we reach certain like milestones and the money we raise, it would unlock a certain project. So I was like, oh, if we raise this much money, I will sing all the Dr. Stone openings, TV size. If we get this much money, I will do a Wicked medley with Aoi, and it will come with free wallpaper and this and this and this. And then for one of them, I was thinking I would do like a Meno and I will go on a trip and we'll like post a vlog about it and like share lots of pictures. We'll do like a talking about our trip stream collab, that kind of stuff. But you know, I didn't really decide where we would go. I think it'd be really cute if we took a day trip, or even like one night in Nikko. That might be fun. Cause I think like Nikko is a really good distance. Like it's not too far, but it's definitely far enough. Alpha Valley and Glindiku will be real, yes. I was thinking if doing a medley is too hard, we would just do one song, but like make the video look really, really nice. Yeah. Because only like 2-3 hours away from Tokyo, I would imagine. Yeah, it's like... It's not even 2 hours. I think it was like a little bit less than 2 hours. Like an hour and a half with like an express train. It's not even Shinkansen, like not even a bullet train. If it was a bullet train, we'd probably get there in like 30 minutes. Yeah, just by express train though, it's only like 1.5. I guess it depends where you live in Tokyo too, but... Yeah. Yeah, Nikko would be fun. What a fun place. I'd love to go again. I really like Nikko. Oh, it's colored to blue instead of green. I don't know if we'll actually make her green or not. I guess I'll ask her if she wants to be green or just normal Aoi colors. But yeah. Yeah, it was, and I think we just went home after shopping for souvenirs, I think. Yeah, and then I got home, we had like dinner at my local station, and then came home, and then I hung out with Umi, because I missed him a lot. And yeah, yesterday, like I said, I was thinking about streaming, but typhoon and all that stuff. When my mom arrived, my mom arrived right before the trip. I gave her Mother's Day gift, and for her Mother's Day gift, I gave her a diamond painting set of Snufkin, because she likes Snufkin. It's like a really nice one too. It's like not one that I bought from like Temu. It's like one that I bought from like an actual crafting store. And she was like, what is this? Like, because I know she likes doing puzzles, so I thought maybe she would like doing diamond painting too. Bro, tell me why she is obsessed. She finished the Snufkin diamond painting in like 2 days, and and I was like, oh well, I have more diamond painting sets that I bought for myself. If you want to like help me do them, pretty much in one sentence. So she was like, yeah, I'll do it. So she's like, every time she has any free time, that's what she's doing. She's probably doing it right now in the living room. Right before I started the stream, she was like working on diamond painting. She really likes it. I thought she would like it, but I didn't think she would like it that much because she's like she's so obsessed. I ordered a diamond painting, like a proper set for her, because like the diamond painting sets, they usually come with little pens, but like they're really like cheap pens. A while back I bought like a proper pen, with like all the different like accessories. You can switch out the tips and stuff. So I bought her own because she's been using mine. Yeah. So it's actually her birthday soon. Mother's Day is like, you know, beginning of May, and then her birthday is beginning of June. So I got her a tea set for her birthday, but I think I will add the diamond painting set as well. Hopefully it arrives before she goes home. She goes home like a day after her birthday, so hopefully it arrives in time. Wow, she's obsessed. You guys remember I don't know if you guys remember the diamond painting like flower coasters that I had? I've been kind of putting them off because I found them kind of boring to do, because it's like a little flower in the middle and then the rest is just all the same color, and that was like boring me to death. So I didn't do it for a while. But she's been knocking those out, and she's like, "Can I take these home when I finish?" I'm like, "They're all yours." They're all yours. I think she's just gonna take the flower coasters with her. Yeah. I don't really care though, because I like crafting, but I often don't actually need the final product. When I craft things, I often just give them away. So it's like, go ahead, please, by all means, take them away. Yeah, but I'm really glad she liked it. I don't want to talk about my mom like she's elderly, but she is though, like she's 60 something, 65, 60, 66, something like that. You know, she's not young, so I think it's like good that she has like a creative hobby. It's good for the brain, you could say. So nice healthy hobby for her. Yeah, I'm really glad she likes it. But yeah, that was my trip. I'm trying to think. Almost 67. No. Yeah, it's crazy. My dad is already in his 70s, so yeah, my parents are definitely not young anymore. Hi, Umi. You know who's young? Umi is young. He's only 10 months old. I can't believe it's like hard to wrap my brain around the concept of someone being 10 months old, you know? You haven't even lived out a fraction of your life yet. Umi's so cute. But yeah, I'm trying to think, like, what would a day trip or a one night trip to Nikko look like with Meno? I'm trying to think, because like, obviously the donathon would give us like a budget to work with, but like, you know, we can't be like balling it out in Nikko, so I'm just like trying to think. I would love to go to Ryuzu Falls again, because just the cafe and the shop was like really fun. It's really easy to get to. Trying to think. The thing with Nikko is like you get to Nikko Station, but then you have to like if you want to do anything up in the mountains, you have to take a bus, and it usually takes like an hour to get up the mountain. So you have to like think about it properly. Gotta lay out your trip. Yeah, we'd love to take Meno to Ryuzu Falls, just because it's just like a nice cafe situation. And also, like, if it's in October, maybe we can catch the autumn leaves. That would be nice. If we go in October, that is. I'm trying to think. Ryuzu Falls. Maybe we could go to Kegom Falls too. Maybe the water stream won't be so small in that season. They should extend the train lines deeper within Nikko. Surely tourist demand is there. I think it's too hard to build train lines though, because it's just the altitude is just so like it's kind of steep. The bus ride is like whoa. There's so many so many turns. sharp turns going up the mountain. It's kind of crazy. I think it's just too hard to build like train lines there. That's what I'm guessing. At least the buses are very like frequent and very reliable. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I go to Kegon Falls and Yuzu Falls. Must be Wiggle Wiggle, yeah. I go up the mountain. We can find a hotel near Chuzenji Lake. Maybe with an onsen. That'd be nice. I guess it would be kind of the same trip that I took, but I would love to take that trip again. Oh my god, also, they had Ageyuba manju. So manju is like it's like a bun with steamed bun with red bean paste inside. Like a really common traditional Japanese sweet. I'm not usually a big like manju person, but they had ageyuba manju, which is like it's manju wrapped in fried yuba, and fried food is good. It's like tempura. It tasted like tempura manju, like pretty much it's like manju tempura basically. It's really yummy, but like the thing that really sold it to me was they put like salt on it, so it's like salty and sweet and like warm and crunchy and soft on the inside. It was delicious. It was delicious. I had one when we got there, and then I was like, this is so freaking good. And I got another one on my way home. It's so good. And I think Meno would like it too. I would love for Meno to try one. Yeah, so that's like a must. We must. Yeah. I don't know. My first trip to Nikko with Rita, like I enjoyed it, but I think I enjoyed it because of Rita's presence. But like when I think back on it, like we just went there, we got there, we didn't do any like shopping at the train station. We got there pretty early in the morning, so like nothing was open. And then we immediately took a bus all the way up the mountains, and then we did a hike down where we almost froze to death, and like my legs were cramping so badly that day, like I could like barely walk. It was kind of a nightmare. And then we stayed at this hotel, which like the hotel itself wasn't bad, but the food was kind of mid. And then we went home. So now that I think about it, I don't think we really got to enjoy Nikko very much, like what Nikko has to offer our first trip there. Versus this time, like I got to eat lots of good yuba, I got to see Ryuzu Falls, I got to see Chuzenji Lake, I got to experience like really nice onsen. Yeah, so I really like Nikko now. I think I got to see the really good parts of Nikko this time. So I would love to go back. I would love to go back again, for sure. Yeah, I recommend it to people who want to travel outside of Tokyo. Who, if you like nature and if you like onsen, if you like tofu. Yeah, that's fun. Rade, you said you should really go there again with Rita-san. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to go to Nikko again with Rita. I would love to do the hike again. But like be a bit more prepared this time. Would love to be more prepared this time and like actually enjoy the hike this time because the nature was very beautiful. Yeah. We do Nikko trip to truly enjoy Nikko. I really did. I really did. Have you been to... No, I haven't been to Nikko. I've only been... So I went to... Last time I went with Rita, it was March. And then this time I went in May. I would love to go in... I would love to go in the fall. I wouldn't even mind going in the summer because it's nice and cool up there. Yeah, it'd be a nice way to escape the heat in summer. But yeah, I would love to go back in fall. I think winter would be too cold. Yeah, I guess I'll have to... If I do go with Meno in fall, we'll have to make sure we're very properly dressed. Yeah. Falls in autumn is very pretty. Yeah. You know, I will say though, I've definitely seen a good amount of fall leaves in Japan. Like beautiful fall leaves scenery in Japan because I spent so many years in Hiroshima. That's like, you know, a big thing that Hiroshima is known for is the momiji. The really beautiful maple trees in the fall time. Like, you know, like so much so, like fall leaf viewing is so big in Hiroshima, so much so that, you know, one of our biggest souvenirs, biggest like not delicacy, but you know, food that we're known for is the momiji manju, which is like, again, the manju. Manju is everywhere in Japan, but they all take like different shapes and flavors depending on the area you live in. But in Hiroshima, they're shaped like maple trees. It's momiji manju. Yeah, I'm not a big manju person, like I said before, but they also have fried momiji manju in Miyajima. That one's really good. I guess apparently I like manju if they're fried. I guess I just like fried food, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. I think like manju, it's like it's yummy. It's like, but I think it's just a little bit like plain, I guess, by itself. Yeah. Hi, Umi. Oh, Umi's doing a little stretch. Umi, that's a big tummy you got there. He's so big. 5 kilos of fluff. Anyways, that was my trip. I had lots of fun. Got to hang out with my family. Got to hang out a lot with my mom. But yeah, I've been inspired a little to maybe take a trip out to Nikko with Meno, perhaps. Oh no, I guess like Meno, if I were to take a trip to Nikko with Meno, it would have to be on the weekend, huh? She has school. I wonder if she has like a fall break or something. Mario's trying. Fried manju sounds amazing. It is really delicious. Really, 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 really yummy. Hi, Umi. Umi, what you doing? So cute. Or I was thinking, I want to do some kind of traveling with Meno for... Because, you know, if I'm doing like a singing project with Aoi, I wanted to do a project with Meno too. And I think for Meno, I think what we... You know, I think we should take advantage of the fact that we live, you know, in the same place. You know, doing traveling content, it would be really fun. But I was thinking if it's not like traveling somewhere, I think Meno has always wanted to go to the Harry Potter Warner Brothers studio in, was it Shibuya or Shinjuku? I forget. There's a big place where you can like experience like Harry Potter sets. Basically, it's like a thing. It's a bit expensive to get in. Yeah, mother-daughter traveling content. I'm gonna look it up. Harry Potter Studios? Harry Potter Studios. Studio Tour. Ah, there you go. Harry Potter Studio Tour. What is it exactly? An immersive entertainment experience where you can feel the magic through interactive moments, dining, shopping. A magical day awaits for everyone. Oh god, yeah, it is expensive. It's like 6,000 yen to get in. It's like going to Disneyland. I guess it's a little bit cheaper than Disneyland, but yeah, it's like a really fun place to go if you like Harry Potter, I guess. Yeah, she's always wanted to go, and I would love to go too. Now that I, you know, finally watched Harry Potter, I would love to go. I have my Harry Potter cloak that I never really get to wear. So it'd be nice if I could wear it somewhere. I don't want to go in the summer though. So I think, you know, autumn would be a really fun time. It's like Halloween season too. Yeah, so that sounds like fun. We can do a vlog. Harry Potter Studios vlog. As well. I think if I tell Meno, okay, we can either go to the Harry Potter Studios or we can go to Nikko, she would probably choose Harry Potter Studios. But yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah. Oh, I need to start thinking about what my 5 Halloween chibis are gonna be this year. Hi, Umi. Because last year I was an astronaut. a pirate, a witch, Yuki Onna. And what was the last one? Oh, Alice. They go reverse Red Riding Hood. Yeah, like I'm the wolf this time and you guys are the red wolf. I think that'll be cute. We could do that. Yeah. We'll have to think about it. Anyways. Kuroneko onesie. I've been avoiding doing like animals too much. But it would maybe not. Ah! Yeah, maybe it wouldn't hurt to do one or two. Yukio-na Alice for Halloween interesting choices. Yeah, I didn't want to do anything too like typical. Like even the pirate, it's like a ghost pirate. It's like a zombie pirate, zombie ghost pirate. And the Alice one is like a very like dark Alice. It wasn't like a cute one. Yeah, the Yuki Onna on the other hand was like very cute. Yeah. My favorite was the astronaut though. Hi Umi. What's up Umi? Cthulhu. Well, the witch was kind of like D&D themed. Yeah. Also your sister's skeleton. Ooh. You know, I was a skeleton dancer for one of my elementary school plays. We were doing a play called Dig It. It was about, I think it was like world history or something. And I was a skeleton dancer. Yeah. Wouldn't you get on that costume be simple, just like a white kimono or something? Have you not seen the art? Alright, I guess I need to pull it up for those who haven't seen it. Let me see. This conversation, some of these comments are making me realize that you guys haven't seen it. I need to fix that immediately. Let me find it. Where is the art? That's the merch art. I want the art. Here you go. Here's the Yuki Onna. Big. Hirahira-san did a really good job. Here's the Yuki Onna. It's very cute. Hi Puck and Puck, welcome! Thank you for the welcome back. Yeah, so cute. Here's the Alice one. Like I said, I was trying to make them not so like typical. She's a little like a dark Alice. Very cute. Fukujin theme. Which one would it be? Which lucky god would I be? My favorite is the grandpa. The longevity. That's my favorite lucky god. Here's the pirate. I guess it's more like ghost pirate than zombie pirate. What, Umi? What? Oh, you're so heavy. Uppies. Me uppies. I think you're the kiss it. Oh, you're so stinky. Okay, cat breath. Bishamonte. And then this one's my favorite. The astronaut. I like this one. This one's cute. I think this one's most me. Me core. Very cute. I like the Ikumin too. The long Ikumin. And then last but not least, we have this one. This one's the D&D witch. It's really cute. This was also like my attempt to like make it not just like a normal typical witch. This is like has like a little bit of a D&D twist to it. Very cute. It's a cat kumin. Yeah, and these are from last year. But there's the one that was from the year before that. The year before that, there's the Red Riding Hood, which is an actual Halloween costume that I've definitely worn. IRL. This one's cute. I really like this one too. The first year I did this is pretty iconic, for sure. There's the Angel one. This one's really cute too. The first year, the Ikuins, they were all like, we all had like matching pair costumes. You guys are the wolf and then the like little demon. And then this one, you guys are getting arrested. Policewoman. I know this one was pretty popular. And then I like this one too, the nurse. And Ikumins were the doctors. It's scary cute. And then lastly, this was my favorite, and I think this was the fan favorite from last year too, is the magician. You guys are the bunny. Ta-da. I think we all voted for this one as the winner. But yeah, it's all really cute. I want to do another 5 chibis this year as to keep up the tradition. Costumes you cosplay before, I think it would just be a bunch of anime characters. Getting arrested, attempted to put the shroom in Mimi's plate. That is a very arrestable offense. Hi Yumi, are you falling asleep in my arms? You're really warm. You're really warm. I'm getting hot. The wolf Ikumin. The wolf Ikumin is pretty cute. I don't know. I'm trying to think what a fun costume would be for this year. What is like a really common Halloween outfit? I definitely want at least one that's like very like typical. You know what? It'd be cute if one of them was a beer maid. That might be cute. Batman. I don't want to do anything that's like heavily like IP, you know? I think the Alice was I think storybook characters are okay, but I think like superheroes or like anime characters kind of I don't want to touch that. A jack-o'-lantern. There is an Ikumin jack-o'-lantern. There's a little extra thing that I asked for. She on head with eye cutouts. I guess like a ghost would be a thing. I would say like Yuki Onna is, and the ghost pirate is kind of already a ghost, but yeah. What like other yokai I could be? Yuki Onna is like a pretty aesthetic one. I wonder if there's any other cute yokai. Maybe like a fox, maybe. Dryad. Killer from slasher movie. Ooh. Hi, Yumi. Can I take that booger off your nose? Oh, big yawn. I think I need to brush your teeth, my friend. I'm gonna get him like a wet tissue. So cute, just hanging out in my arm. Neko Musume! Ah, Neko Musume. That's a good one. Kumiho, yes. I think that sounds really familiar. Oh, you know what I want to be? I want to be a Kyonshi. the Chinese zombies. Oh. Oh yeah, I know where I've heard this from. It's because Cat's Eye, Yunche from Cat's Eye was this for the Monster High collab. Pyonshi, yeah. The jumping zombies. I think I didn't do it last time because I was like not sure if like I was like culturally offending anyone. But I don't know, I think it's probably fine if I do it like tastefully. And it's also, you know, it's just I think a lot of animes do that theme. Iku has Ikumin. Toho had one. Frankenstein's Bride. Ooh, that sounds cool. Surely it's fine. I think as long as I do it tastefully, it should be okay, perhaps. Kyonshi. I'm gonna memo this. I think Frankenstein sounds like a fun idea. Oh, my phone. I'm gonna memo this down because I know I'm gonna forget if I don't. Kyonshi. Like, maybe if it's not Frankenstein's Bride, maybe some kind of Frankenstein something. Yeah. Ooh, Dracula. I haven't done like a vampire. Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor. What? I'm thinking like, when you say Witch Doctor, for some reason I immediately think of the Shadow Man. Mr. Felicier. This doctor. What is like an occupation? I feel like we should have one occupation. Like this, like... I guess you can argue like 3 of the 5 from the first year was occupations. It was the magician and the policewoman and the nurse. There's only one occupation for last year was the astronaut. Costume store clerk. That's like a fun occupation uniform. Construction worker. This is kind of random, but I feel like a male man, like a male girl, but make it cute. You know, like maybe like have little wings on her boots or whatever. She has like a little messenger bag full of letters. I feel like that would be cute. Male people don't get enough love. Male woman? Question mark? Is pirate an occupation? No, I would argue no, because it's like sea gang. Would you call a gang member a occupation? Iku's delivery service. Yeah, I think that would be cute. Yeah. That's like 4. Kyonshi, Frankenstein, vampire, male woman. Self-employment. I'm a gang member now. All VTubers are gangs. Hermes, yeah, that's true. Hermes. Ooh, what about some kind of like Greek god? Or like some kind of god. What if I'm Amaterasu? I'm gonna look up Amaterasu. That might be kind of cool. I can do that, like, you know, I can do that, like, kitsune, like, fox spirit type thing. Or like a shrine maiden, maybe? Ooh, a shrine maiden sounds good. Like, simplify it, shrine maiden. Cosplay maid sound true. She is truly a goddess that I worship for sure. Aphrodite. Athena. I remember we were doing Greek mythology for class in elementary school, and we all had to present about a god, and I had Athena. And everyone was so jealous of me because everyone wanted Athena. We just dress like a fox and Iku would wear an Aoi costume. But it's gonna be like traditionally Japanese kitsune, you know? Aoi's not a kitsune, she's a fennec fox. Freya, ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Shrine Maiden would be like opposite Halloween theme wise, but nowadays Halloween just cosplay in general, yeah. Exactly. I mean, like some people go as like a priest or like a nun for Halloween. Which is like all sorts of irony, I think, but you know. It's kind of like whatever goes on Halloween, you know? Actually, a nun would be kind of cool too. That's a good one. Nun Iku. Yeah. That sounds kind of cool. Yeah, religious. I think like it's so interesting that like a lot of religious symbols, religious like wear little like iconic things of religions often used in like in adjacent to horror. There's something about religion and horror, it just goes hand in hand. So strange because it's so opposite. Athena costume is pretty simple too. Flowing toga, spear, Greek helmet around Aegis, featuring Medusa's head. True. That doesn't sound simple at all, but yes. Yeah, Greek goddess sounds fun. I think I definitely want to do Kyonshi because I think it's really. I like the aesthetic is very cool. I think I really want to do the male woman thing. I think it would look really cute, like a messenger. Make it look very like, and it's like unique. I think. I really like horror takes on religion fiction. Yeah, me too. Ooh, Valkyrie. Ooh, true. Messenger of love. Ooh, cute. Valkyrie. Ooh, very cool. It's giving like, it's giving kind of like Viking. Mommy, I really want to take this off your face. Oh, I got it! Oh my god, I got it! Yay! That's a big booger. Been bothering me for the last few days. You're like, I tried to get it off and he wouldn't like it. Lets me touch his like eye ducts to like get the little sleepies out of his face. Whenever I try to pick his boogers, he gets really like he doesn't like it. Yay, see now you look so handsome. Okay. The relief, yeah. Goldfish! He has a goldfish. That's kind of... Oh my god, wait! Guys! Guys! I forgot a very iconic storybook character that I could do. I could be a mermaid! Oh my god! I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh my god, let's be a mermaid. Oh my god, I definitely had to be a mermaid. Why did I not think of that? In the last 2 years that I've been doing this, why did I not think? I love mermaids. The fuck? Okay. In that case, I think I'll do... Yeah, I think I'll do a shrine maiden / kitsune kind of a situation. And then maybe a vampire instead of Frankenstein. Or do I want to be a nun? Or am I nun-vampire? What if I'm a vampire, but I'm in like some kind of like nun-type, sister-type outfit? A vampire nun. Ooh, okay. I kinda like this lineup. Non-vampire's paradox. Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna look up non-vampire. I wonder if I would get any hits. I do. Okay, apparently this is actually not that uncommon of a theme. Actually, oh, there's actually a lot of like cool like images. Hell yeah. Well, we'll see. Ooh. Halloween, Amazon.com, Halloween party uniform. Nun dress set woman, black vampire, fantasy dress, terror sister, party disguise, female for adults, black S size clothing. Kaiju, oh, cute Godzilla, just like my little pajamas when I was little. A fairy male woman. Cute. I could. Yeah, I don't know. The after we came up with mermaid, the male woman idea is looking a little less interesting. I still want some kind of occupation though. If I'm like a kitsune shrine maiden, I wouldn't really call that an occupation. That's giving like a kitsune probably dressed, transform, shape-shifting into a shrine maiden, you know? Kyonchi mermaid, kitsune shrine maid. Yeah, definitely want a Tinkerbell. Don't know why my first thought after reading this was Tinkerbell human. I didn't realize the Tinkerbell, like the Tinker in Tinkerbell, is because she tinkers with stuff. Like that's her like calling, is making stuff. Apparently, I need to watch more of the Tinkerbell movies because apparently they're really good. The one that we watched with Woody was good. That one made me cry. Alright, maybe... Okay, maybe the last two can be a surprise. Or maybe it's not a surprise. Fingers of bells. Sounds like I need to start thinking about it. But yeah, I should probably commission Hirohira-san early, so he has plenty of time to work on it. Alright. I'm thinking this year for the Halloween merch, I'll just release it at the same time as my birthday merch. And like my birthday merch is just gonna be like my new outfit merch this year. You know, I have my new key visual. So it's not really like birthday merch per se. It's just gonna be like a new outfit merch, more like. You know, a lot of times I remember when I was in corpo. It's like don't do like big celebrations together because like, you know, don't celebrate your birthday with Halloween because, you know, that's two opportunities to make money or whatever. I don't really care. Like if I'm doing a donathon, you guys are donating a lot of money already, so it's like I'll just combine it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Capitalism. Yeah, it's like I think if I was in corpo, if I said I wanted to do a new outfit release for my birthday, they'd be like, no, because that's like two opportunities to make money. You need to do a birthday and then your new outfit, or vice versa. I don't care. Nobody's coming from the same place after all. Yeah, it's like it's fine. I don't wanna. I think, you know, if anything, if it's, you know, if the new outfit makes you happy, I hope it's like more incentive to donate for the donathon, so I can do all these like cool projects that I want to do, and I think you guys would enjoy. Umi left. Umi has left the building. Arabic, no, yeah, I don't care. So this year I'm not like doing like special birthday merch or anything. It's just gonna be, you know, new outfit merch for my birthday merch. But I still want to keep up the Halloween tradition of these costumes, so I will release these at the same time. Okay. I've been chatting for 2.5 hours. I've gotten no work done. You know what? Maybe it's fine. Maybe you don't need to do any work. I say as I open Discord and I realize there's a billion messages I need to respond to. You know what? I think I will maybe wrap up around here. And let me delete these. I think I'll wrap up around here so I can just do some work before... This is work, yes, it is work. But yeah, I'll just do a little bit of work before my stream in the evening. I think I will be streaming at 8 PM today for Girl A. I think I'll just be doing a chatting stream there too. I'll be just talking about my trip again, but in Japanese. It's gonna be the same. It's gonna be the same content, just in a different language, probably. But yeah, if you guys want to practice your Japanese, and if you're awake in the next 4 hours or so, maybe I'll see you guys on Girl A stream, Girl A channel. But yes, I think I will wrap up here. Let me talk about my schedule though. So my mom is still here. She's gonna be here until her birthday. So let's figure out a schedule together. When even the stream has both Ian and JP dub, yes. More Japanese humor compared to our 6-7, yes. Yep. Sounds about right. It's like, because I had Umi on my lap, I'm like really hot now. He's like a heated weighted blanket. That cat is so fluffy. It's so warm and so heavy. Kind of warm. Maybe I need to turn on my AC. AC is now on. Okay, so... Okay. I am back. So... Let's just... Okay, the one work we will do today is figuring out my schedule. So... Tomorrow... Let me see. As I need to take the 11th... Oh, shoot. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I realized I have to take quite a few days off next week because I promised a lot of things to a lot of people. Okay, 11th is my mom's birthday, so I need to take that day off. And then 12th, apparently I'm hanging out with Meno, so I need to take that day off. And then the 9th, my cousin and my aunt is coming, so I need to take that day off. Scheiße. I might need to take another day off for my mom next week. Crap. Okay. Hi, Yumi. Oh my god, you're back. You're back. He came back like, hi, mom. I'm back. Why are you looking at me like that? He's looking at me like I went to... Umi's looking at me like I went to grandma to see if she would give me a snack, but she didn't give me any. So I'm back here. Okay, I think I will stream tomorrow, the day after, and the day after, and the day after. I'll definitely streaming for the next 4 days. Let me see. Today is the 4th. Chatting for Girl A as well. I really want to do Tomodachi Live one last time. Let me see. But I have TTRPG on Sunday. Saturday. So, okay, let's do our Tomodachi Live finale. This Saturday. And then, so what do we want to do tomorrow? So today is chatting, and then Saturday Tomodachi Life finale, Sunday I have TTRPG. So Friday, what should I do? Tomorrow, what should I do tomorrow? I want to start playing Pokemon ZA, but I would like to start playing it, and like that would be like the only thing I do for a while. So you have one day tomorrow where you can do anything. I mean, I could start Pokemon ZA tomorrow. I could. Or we can do one more thing before we start that. Let me see. Could do some kind of hand cam, maybe. Let me see. Let me look at mine. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do but besides games that I play and hand cam? Singing? Singing, you say? I mean, I guess I can do that. You usually don't play. That's true. That, Yes, I can do singing. I wish I could play Minecraft. What was that quarterly thing we do? Oh yeah, like the... Yeah, I stopped doing the Ikumin's like reviews because I was getting a little bit like stressed preparing for them. I would like to do them again, but I would have to plan them in advance, so either way I can't do it tomorrow. Yeah, what can I do to avoid singing? I would play Minecraft. I don't have like a server. I guess I could play solo if I really wanted to. Okay, I'm thinking either we do a karaoke or we do a hand cam. Okay, I have a list of... I'm doing a list of... You know what? I kind of want to do tie-dye. Just put me on screen for like an hour. I think I want to do tie-dye because last Christmas I wanted to make t-shirts for my brothers for Christmas present, but I got injured. I like broke my leg, so I couldn't. I'm seeing my brother, my oldest brother, for my mom's birthday. Umi-cam. If Umi could sit still in front of my camera, then I would. Well, he's like too big to even fit his entire body in the frame. Okay, I think maybe I'll do a tie-dye hand cam. Maybe that might be fun to do. Yes. I wish my mom would be if my mom was comfortable showing her hands on stream, we could do diamond painting together, but it's kind of hard to sit two people at my desk anyways. Okay, maybe I'll do some tie-dyeing. Or since my mom is here. Oh no, wait, I was gonna say maybe do it with karaoke. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe my mom and I could do some kind of collab. Maybe something simple. We could do something simple like a Maro. Actually, no, not Maro's. I don't even know how to log into my Maro anymore. You could just take questions from chat or in advance on Discord or something. But I'm not. I think she said she's going out tomorrow. I'm not sure what time though. Kanji de go. Kanji de go. My mom is pretty good at reading kanji. Kanji de go. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna ask my mom if she'd be interested in doing kanji de go. Actually, I don't know what time she's leaving tomorrow. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah. I convinced her. She was like, Okay, so tomorrow she's not sure what time she's leaving the house tomorrow, but she's meeting a friend tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play Tomodachi Life finale tomorrow. I'm a bit worried. There's some things that I wanted to do before the finale, but I'll try to do it today. Make it work. And then we'll do Kanji de Go with my mom on Saturday. Yay! Okaeri tadaima. Yes. Alright, the rest of the week. Kanji de Go have any relation with Densha de Go? I don't know what Densha de Go is. I don't know what Densha de Go is, actually. That sounds like a navigation app. Yeah. Okay. My rest of the week schedule looks like we'll play Tomodachi Life finale tomorrow. Day after that is Kanji de Go with my mom. It will most likely be like mostly in Japanese. But yeah. She said she said I'll do it if it's in Japanese and if we do it short. Like a short stream. So it's like, okay. It'll be like an hour long probably. And then Sunday I have TTRPG! Yay! I love TTRPG. Okay. And then next week we'll start Pokemon ZA. Yeah. I'm worried though. Maybe I can stream on the 12th during the daytime. Daytime stream? Question mark? Oh, maybe I can stream in the evening. On the 9th. Okay. Trying to like avoid taking so many days off and consecutively. Okay. Alright. For 6-hour Hoshifuri Mama stream. You guys wouldn't be able to pay her to do that, I think. I'd do it for free. I'd easily talk 6 hours for free. Okay. Alright. That sounds like a good plan. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I think I will... Looks like I need to go prepare my Tomodachi Life. So we're ready for the finale tomorrow. Okay. Alright, thank you for hanging out with me today. It's nice chatting with you guys, catching up with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for everyone who came in through the raid as well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Happy to see your sleep schedule fixed. Yes, it's mostly fixed. Not mostly, it is fixed. I think I woke up at 9 today, 9 a.m. Which is, you know, pretty normal. I would like to wake up a little bit earlier, but, you know, normal enough. Bye, thanks for the stream. Thank you, Crying Nachos. Thank you. Alright, thank you guys so much for all the donations, all the love, all the comments, all the love and support. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you. If you're going to sleep, good night. Have a good rest. If not, have a good rest of your day. Let's see who we can raid into. Let's see. Can raid into She or Miss Ubuka. And that's it. Okay. I think I raid into She and Uka pretty fairly often. One's playing TCG Card Shop Simulator, and the other one's eating Raising Cane's for the first time. I've also never had Raising Cane's before. That makes me curious, so I'm gonna send you guys over to Miss Ubuka. Well, she started at 11:35 a.m. What time does she start? Oh, she just started. Maybe I should send you guys to She. Yeah, okay. I think I'll send you guys over to She, because maybe Uruka's wrapping up soon. Muna streams in 5 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm allowed... Am I allowed to raid into Muna? I'll look it up. Muna. Hoshinova. Yes, I think? Yes. Yes, okay. I think I'll raid into Miss Munya then. Apa besar kita datang. Something big. My bahasa Indonesia is pretty limited. Something big. Save. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Miss Muna because she's just about to start. Good timing, but also Miss She just started if you guys want to go watch her play. TCG Card Shop Simulator, I think that's what it's called. Or if you guys want to watch Uruka eat Raising Cane's. Although I feel like she said she started at 11:30 a.m. JST, so I bet she's already done eating by now. The collab stream, yeah. Meno's doing a collab stream. Actually, good thing. I don't usually like to raid into collabs just because I don't want to interrupt something. It's hard to like comment on chat when you're collabing, but she hasn't started yet, so I think I will raid into Miss Munya. Okay, please tell her. Please tell Miss Muna hello from me. I do have to go soon. I gotta go prepare my stream for Girl A and get some food before then. I also gotta work on my Tomodachi life, but yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, we're gonna sneak that raid in before the collab starts. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. I don't think there were any donations while I was on my trip or during the stream, right? Yes. Oh my god, but my last donation was from Conrad for the Sogo ticket that I bought from Mercari. They haven't shipped it yet, even though like usually Mercari like sellers are super fast. But like I haven't gotten a single response. So I'm starting to get a little bit worried. I mean I think like it's fine. I'll probably get my money back after a while because it's Mercari, but like I want my Sogo tickets. I want my Sogo tickets. Also, a holiday in the mountains, surely, perhaps, maybe. Yeah, it's not about the money. It's not about the 700 yen. It's about the tickets. I want them. I really hope they send them. I mean, if they don't, I think there's another seller I can probably buy from, but still. I want my tickets. My Zoom tickets. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again. Please have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Tomodachi Life finale. Whoa! Woohoo! Yippee! Okay. Alright, bye guys. Otsuheri, I love you guys more and more. Otsuheri, it's nice seeing you guys again. I missed you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye bye! Otsuheri! Bye 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 bye! Bye 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 bye! Mama mama mama. Oh, hi Umi. Okay. Bye guys! Otsuheri! Please tell what? Please tell Muna I said hello! Alright, bye guys. Otsuheri! Bye bye! I can't find the end stream button. There it is. Bye!